When you read, you begin with
A, B, C.
When you sing, you begin with do, re, mi.
Do, re, mi.
Do, re, mi. The first three notes just happen to be do, re, mi.
Do, re, mi.
Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti. Oh, great! You can come and join us. We're learning how to sing. Do,
Well, could you hurry her along a little bit? I'm afraid our guests are used to a little better fare than what we have to offer here.
Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
Oh, and Franz, any sign of the children yet?
Not yet, sir.
Mountains are magnificent, Georg, really magnificent.
Well, thank you. I had them put them up just for you, darling.
Oh,
Even to a height of 10,000 feet, Georg always believes in rising to the occasion.
Max, unless the jokes get any better, I'm going to have to take back your invitation.
You didn't invite me to your villa, I invited myself.
naturally.
Well, you needed a chaperone, and I needed a place to stay where the cuisine is superb, the wine cellar is unexcelled, and the price, perfect.
Max, you are outrageous.
Not at all. I'm a very charming sponge. Listen.
That's the St. Peter's Monastery Choir.
They're good. Very good. I'll have to explore this territory over the next few days. Somewhere, a hungry little singing group is waiting for Max Detweiler to pluck it out of obscurity and make it famous at the Salzburg Folk Festival.
Yes, they get the fame and you get the money.
'Tis unfair, I admit, but someday that'll be changed. I shall get the fame too.
Good heavens, what's all that ruckus?
Oh, it's just some local urchins, I'm sure.
I have a few phone calls that I need to make.
Yes, Franz, would you show Herr Detweiler to my study so he might have some privacy?
Right this way, sir.
Oh, I do like it here, Georg. So lovely and peaceful. How can you leave it as often as you do?
Oh, I'm just trying to appear madly active, I suppose. Activity denotes a life of purpose.
Could it be running away from memories?
Or trying to find a reason to stay.
Oh, I do hope that's why you've been coming to Vienna so often. Or were there other distractions there?
Oh, I would hardly call you a mere distraction, Nelson.
Well, what would you call me, Georg?
Lovely, witty, charming, graceful, and a marvelous hostess, all those things. And you may hate me for saying this, but in a way also my savior.
Oh, how unromantic.
Well, I'd be an ungrateful wretch if I didn't tell you at least once that you are the one who has brought meaning back into my life.
Oh, I am amusing, I suppose. And I do have the finest courtier in Vienna, and the most glittering circle of friends. And I do give some rather gay parties.
Yes, you do.
But take all that away, and you just have wealthy, unattached little me, searching just like you.
Still eating, Max. Just pissed. You must be unhappy.
That marvelous mixed quartet has been trying for months to steal away from Saltboy Rock.
What happened, darling?
Yesterday, Sasha Petrie stole them first, and if there's one thing I hate, it's a thief.
Oh, Max, you really must learn to love yourself.
For this, I had to call Paris, Rome, and Stockholm.
On Georg's telephone, of course.
Well, how else could I afford it? No, I do like rich people. I like the way they live. I like the way I live when I'm with them.
I wonder where the children are.
Obviously, they must have heard I was coming and went into hiding.
Well, actually, I had hoped that they would be here to welcome you. Max, do step out of character and try to be charming.
Well, what?
Have you made up Georg's mind yet? Do I hear wedding bells?
Healing madly.
Honest?
But not necessarily for me.
Now, what kind of talk is that?
That is none of your business talk, Max. I'm terribly fond of Georg and will not have you toying with us.
Oh, but I'm a child. I do like toys. So, tell me everything. Oh, come on. Tell Max every teensy-weensy intimate detail.
Well, let's just say I have a feeling I may be here on approval.
Well, I approve of that. How can you miss?
Far too easily.
If I know you, darling, and I do, you will find a way.
Oh, he's no ordinary man.
No. He's rich.
When his wife died, she left me with a terrible heartache.
Oh, and when your husband died, he left you with a terrible fortune.
Oh, Max, you really are a beast.
You and Georg are like family to me. That's why I want to see you two get married. We must keep all that lovely money in the family. In all the famous love affairs, the lovers have to struggle. In which they seem to have no fear of, while lovers who are very rich you very seldom hear of.
No little shack does he share with me. We do not flee from a mortgagee. Merry and caring the world that we. How can love survive? He's fond of bonds and he wants a lot. I have a plane and a diesel yacht. Plenty of nothing you haven't got. How can love survive? No rights for us on the top of a bus in the face of the freezing breezes.
You reach your goals in your comfy old Rolls or in one of your Mercedeses.
Very far off the beat were we, quaint and bizarre as a teen are we. 2 millionaires with the dream are we, but keeping romance alive. 2 millionaires with the dream are we, could make our life survive. No little cold water family, warmed by the glow of insolvency.
Up to your next insecurity, how can love survive?
How can I show what I feel for you? I cannot go out and steal for you. I cannot die like a meal for you. How can survive?
You millionaires with financial affairs are too busy for simple pleasure. When you are poor, it is toujours l'amour, for the more of the poor have leisure.
Caught in our gold-plated chains are we, lost in our wealthy domains are we, trapped by our capital gains are we, but we'll keep romance alive.
Trapped by your capital gains are you, will make our lives survive.
Lisa!
What are you doing there?
Oh, Captain Von Trapp. I was just looking for. I didn't see. I mean, Hi Hitler.
Who are you?
I'm a telegram for Herr Detweiler.
I'm Herr Detweiler.
Yes, sir.
You delivered your telegram, now get out of here.
Oh, Georg, he's just a boy.
And I'm just an Austrian.
What's going to happen is going to happen. Just make sure it doesn't happen to you.
Max, it's a good thing I don't think you have any character, or I'm afraid I'd have to hate you.
You couldn't hate me. I'm too lovable.
Herr Detweiler, there's a call for you. It's from
I'll take it.
Straight line. You will march upstairs, get into your uniforms, and report back here immediately. Fraulein, where did they get these abominations? Out of some nightmare?
I think I'd better go see what Max is up to.
Fraulein, I need some truthful answers from you.
Yes, Captain?
Where did the children get these,
Play clothes.
oh, is that what you call them?
I made them out of the drapes that used to hang in my bedroom.
Drapes.
Oh, yes, there's plenty of wear left in them. The children have been everywhere in them.
that my children have been roaming around Salzburg wearing nothing but drapes?
And having a marvelous time.
They have uniforms.
Straight jackets, if you'll forgive me.
I will not forgive you for that.
Well, children cannot do all the things they're supposed to do if they're worried about spoiling their precious clothes all the time.
I've never heard them complain.
They wouldn't dare. They love you too much. They fear you too much.
I do not wish to discuss my children in this manner.
I know you don't, but you've got to hear from someone. You're never home long enough to know them.
I said I do not wish to discuss this with you.
I know, but you've got to hear. Take Liesel.
You will not say one word about Liesel.
She isn't a child anymore. And one of these days you're going to wake up and find that she's a woman. You won't even know her. And Friedrich, he's a boy, but he wants to be a man like you, and there's no one to show him how.
Don't you dare tell me about my son.
Regina could tell you about him if you let her close to you. She notices everything.
Fraulein.
And Kurt, he pretends to not be upset when you brush him aside.
That will do.
The way you do all of them. And Louisa, well, I don't know about her yet.
I said that will do.
Has got to find out about her. And the little ones, they just want to be loved. Oh, please, Captain, love them. Love them all.
I do not wish to hear from you anymore. I can just imagine what my neighbors are saying, having watched my children running amok, wearing nothing but curtains.
Everyone smiles at them.
I don't doubt it. They're laughing at them. They're laughing at me.
Well, you would do better to worry about what your children think.
That is enough, Fraulein.
I'm not finished, Captain.
Oh, yes, you are, Captain. Fraulein. Now you will pack your bags this moment and get ready to return to the Abbey as soon as possible.
As you wish, Captain.
Were those the Von Trapp kids running through the meadow?
Yes, they were running through the streams too. Yes, and they were climbing trees. Did you see what they were wearing?
Yeah, the captain must have lost all his money.
I know, those clothes look something the kids at the orphanage would wear. Maybe they're all orphans now. That's not funny. You know they lost their mother not too long ago. Yeah, the clothes were still kind of funny. Maybe, but didn't it look like they were having fun? My mother would be very angry with me if she saw me climbing trees. They were singing too. Did you hear them?
I sure did. It was a great song. It went something like this.
Dove, a deer, a female deer, gray, a drop of golden sun.
Me, a man, I call myself, far a long, long way to run. Slow, a needle pulling thread. Loud, I go to follow sun. Tea, a drink with jam and bread. Now the rain was
Children, would you please show Frau Schrader to the gardens?
Yes, show me the gardens. Now, tell me your names.
I'm Marta. No, I'm Marta. She's Louisa.
Fraulein, you're right. I don't know my children very well.
Well, there's still time. They're wanting so much to be close to you.
And you brought music back into my house. I'd forgotten. Fraulein, I want you to stay. I ask you to stay.
Well, if I can be of any help.
You already have. More than you know. To laugh like a brook as it trips and falls over stones in its way. To sing through the night like a lark who is learning to pray. I go to the hills when my heart is lonely. I know I will hear what I heard before. My heart will be glad with the sound of music, and I'll
I came back to congratulate you.
Oh, well, thank you.
The captain was really moved.
Oh, yes, I think he was pleased. He's asked me to stay on with the children
Oh, you're staying on.
until September.
September?
Well, then I go back to the Abbey.
The Abbey?
I'm going to be a nun.
Oh, how nice. When you come back to the Abbey, think of us.
I'll pray for you.
You have German blood, haven't you?
I'm not German, I'm Austrian.
There's going to be Anschluss. I warn you and everyone like you. And that goes for our host as well. Lovely evening tonight, gentlemen. Baron, it's good to see you again.
Frau Schrader seems most charming here.
Oh, well, thank you.
And if I dare say, most beautiful as well.
Yes, well.
I hope she's not too ill.
No, I think she just has a little headache. I'm going to go up and check on her now. I'll see you on the terrace. Marta, what are you doing here?
Father, I don't think these people are having a very good time.
No, it seems like half the people I invited aren't speaking to the other half.
Well, Father, maybe they're having a good time not speaking to each other.
I hope so.
Charlie,
Yes,
Frau Schneider asked me to tell you she will be joining you in a few minutes.
very good. You might see if she would like a glass of brandy before she comes down.
The women look so beautiful. I think they look ugly. You just say that because you're scared of them.
Silly, only grown-up men are scared of women.
I think the men look beautiful.
How would you know?
These look freaky.
Nobody.
Yes, you are.
May I
Von Trapp Family Dancers. What's that they're playing?
Oh, it's the Littler. It's an Austrian folk dance.
Show me.
Oh, no, Kurt, I haven't danced since I was a little girl.
Oh, you remember.
No. All right. Over here. But first, the boy and the girl meet. You bow. And I curtsy.
Like that?
Perfect. Now we'll go for a little stroll. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Step, step, hop. Step, step, hop, and turn. Let's try that again. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Good. You're getting it. Step, hop, step, step, hop, and turn. Good. And now we cross arms. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. She turns. Kurt, I think we better practice.
May I?
Sure.
I can't remember anymore.
Your face is all red.
Isn't I'm not used to dancing.